Hey guys, welcome back to our survival Minecraft world. I'm sure you can see behind me, we now have trees planted here. And that was because I did quite a lot of work around the house and all 6 or 7 hours of footage got corrupted. I had made the mistake of only recording in MP4. And for those of you who don't know, MP4 has the possibility of getting corrupted. It's not very common, I don't think, but hopefully we should not have that issue going forward. And I also decided to work on my mic settings. I added a filter to DS my words. I honestly had no idea that's what it was called. So hopefully now there's not going to be any loud whisper sounds, because when I was just watching my footage, it was kind of a bear to get through. It sounded like nails on a chalkboard. Anyway, so there's going to be other stuff that we're going to work on this episode. As you can see though, I went a little crazy with the wheat, but now we won't have to run into food problems anymore. And I also worked on this. Yeah, we did a little bit of texturing on the house. I've got to say, I'm pretty happy with it. There's definitely improvements to be made, and I still got to texture the roof, which I was going to hold off until next episode, but we're going to go ahead and do this as well as some other stuff. And I also added a staircase to go down. I've got an idea for this. I'm not going to spoil that, but we will be doing that in this episode since we have all the materials, because I don't have the space. Right. There's not a lot of space anymore. I took out what 9 chests essentially, and as you can hear and see, I got a path, but as you can hear, we have a friend. Drop a comment down below what we should name them. Make it appropriate. I would probably name them something weird like brownie or chocolate chip, something simple. Could be a boy's name, girl's name, don't matter, but they are pretty quick. Yeah, check this out. Pretty fast. We got a runner. Not a jumper, but a runner. I think when I was doing my tests with the jump height, I think I was able to get over or jump onto 3.5 blocks. I could clear 3 blocks easily, but I couldn't get up to 4 quite well enough. Also did a little texturing on the backside. I pretty much textured the whole building except for the inside walls. I left those as is. And I did a little texturing on the tower roof. I really like how this came out. Here, let's go into the flying camera mode. I really like how it came out. I think adding a little bit of mossy stone to the tower will really just bring it together with the moss roof, which is something that we're going to incorporate. As you can see over here is kind of what I did a little bit of. I did a little bit more terraforming over here. I still got to path this out as well as this, and we have a mine shaft. Well, a lame excuse for a mine shaft. We will have to make this look better later on. Anyway, why don't we just get to work? I'm going to start from here and then work my way up to the roof. Start from the bottom, go to the top. All right, so I think this looks good. I didn't want to do too much texturing because I felt like it might have taken away from the overall building in itself. And I fixed some of these trees down here and I added some moss right here. I think it looks good. I like the pop of green. I was going to do a time lapse of the overall process, but the roof, honestly, it only took me like 10 minutes, which meant that you would have been left with like a 2-second time lapse. However, I am really pleased with how this came out. I like the transition between here and then up to the natural, try to be natural pathway. I would like to do some more of the, the cracked stone. And then we did work on this as well. So we got a little shelter for our buddy here. Did a little bit of a trough design. I think that's right. We got the hay bales. which meant I took out even more storage. But down here is where we're gonna put our new storage area. So I'm not too worried. Up here I just want to have like the main things that we use, like all the stone, the deep slate, and tough, and then have separate chests for the woods. But yeah, overall I am pretty happy with how this came out. I hope our buddy is happy. And then up here, you know, you get a nice little view of that as well, the roof. You know, I did this side as well. I didn't take any shortcuts. Took out these smaller trees and try to plant these 2 high ones. I'm okay with how this looks. Planted a few more trees. Oh, I forgot to do this pathway. We'll do that in just a second, as well as this. And then over here, you know, I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. Next up, though, I want to get us started on our mine shaft down below. We are running out of stuff surprisingly quick. Next up, though, I do want to try and work on our mine shaft underneath. Alright, so I think I'm going to take a break from digging this tunnel here. We are at Y level 0, meaning I've got like another, what, 55, 56 levels to go. And I'm not going to lie, this has taken me well over, like 3 hours. You know, just mining away with an iron pick. I kind of did it to myself though, huh? I do need to take my attention away from this though. It's starting to drive me a little mad just saying how high up I've got to climb now. You know, bed's all the way down here, and I don't even think I didn't even bring a water bucket with me. I'm gonna climb my way back up. Definitely not with deep slate though. Oh man, just knowing that we got little over 55 more levels to go is yeah, it doesn't make me feel great. But we're gonna do it because I want to have my mine all the way down there for diamonds. However, I want to go to sleep being able to see the sunset. So we're just gonna sleep up here tonight. All right. So I do hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. I feel like if I went any longer though, it's just gonna take forever, and I want to do something that we have yet to do. You know, this episode so far, we've done quite a lot, right? And anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready because I want to go on a little adventure. I want to see exactly just how far we can go. And since we have our buddy here, I don't think it should take us too long to hopefully find a village. I'm not gonna lie, I am not enjoying digging for iron. I don't really mind mining for diamonds, you know, at first. But we definitely need a little something. And I think to start off, we are going to go this way. Are those armadillos? Those are so dang cute. I have to try and get me one of those. That's interesting. Ah, useless stuff. I'm not gonna lie though, it's kind of crazy that we've traveled this many blocks and have yet to find a village. Like, actually kind of crazy. I am trying to refrain from snatching the world seed though. I want to see just how far we can get without it. You know, I'm not really doing anything that is world seed dependent. Like, I don't really need slime at the moment. I'm not doing any like redstone, like crazy redstone stuff. But still, though, it would have been nice to have a village, you know, within at least 1,000 blocks of us. We're 750 by 1,000 out, though, and there ain't. Yeah, just this lonely, broken portal here. Oh, let's keep going. It's a pretty intense cliff right there. Lots of crazy terrain, but no village. Isn't that something? Yeah, we found a swamp. I guess that's something. Not really. I want a village. A dark oak, though. That's actually... okay. That's not too bad. An azalea tree. We already have a deep dark near us, I think. We saw the skulk a minute ago. Alright, so we can manage to find every biome, but we cannot find a village. We are 339 by 2400 blocks out. Hey! We've finally found one! I'm gonna have to sleep here in a second, though. Now it's just trying to get down from this without killing our buddy here, right? We finally found one. First things first, I need carrots. Yes. And potatoes. Alright, I'm gonna loot this place real quick. This is a pretty decent sized village. Actually, I'm kinda surprised. I took a screenshot of this location. I am gonna head our way back home. It's probably gonna take me a couple of minutes. And horses not go inside boats? I guess I'm taking the long way home because I refuse to leave our buddy here. Yeah, I'm not so sure if you can see my XYZ coords, but we did not have to travel that far. Isn't that just fantastic? There's no actual way this is on the other side of our base, right? Llamas might not be on the same island as us, but this is definitely a lot closer. I probably wouldn't bring Buddy here, though. We made it back. And I somehow lost my lead along the way. It's probably at the first village that we saw. I did take screenshots of the other village because it's definitely a lot closer to us. I feel kind of foolish traveling out all that way when I literally could have just gone... what, like over there? That was a pretty long adventure, though. We will be going back to that village, though, because it is pretty big compared to the other one. But I think when I go back there, I would like to take the nether, since hopefully I can not have to traverse like that. Because it's not easy bringing this guy or girl. I don't think they swim all that well, if at all. However, I would just want to give a massive shout out and a massive thank you to all of those who have watched all my videos. And if you made it to the end of this one, you know, another massive thank you. I know that it may not seem like we did a whole lot besides just digging a hole, but I did put in a lot of work into what should have been posted yesterday for this episode. You know, like gathering materials and texturing the house and all of this and everything else. A lot of work went into it just for my footage to get corrupted. It kind of sucks. Not gonna lie, but you know, we learn from our mistakes. But I do have a lot of plans and ideas going forward for how I would like the direction of this little survival let's play to go. And I hope you guys are willing to stick around for that. I'm enjoying the process of this, and I'm pretty happy with how things are going along as is. But I'm going to end the episode here. Again, massive thank you to all of you guys. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.